Imagine you're walking in the woods. You see a furry creature with pointy ears. Is it a fox or a wolf? It can be tricky to tell. Foxes and wolves look similar. They are cousins in the animal world, but they have many differences. Let's learn what makes them unique. Foxes and wolves are both canids. This means they're part of the dog family. They share some similarities like sharp teeth and bushy tails. But their differences are what make them so interesting. Understanding these differences helps us appreciate how animals adapt to their surroundings. Learning about foxes and wolves helps us understand the natural world. It also shows how important it is to protect all kinds of animals. So, let's dive in and discover the amazing world of foxes and wolves. One of the easiest ways to tell a fox from a wolf is by their looks. Foxes are usually smaller and slimmer than wolves. They have a pointed face, a long, bushy tail, and short legs. Wolves are larger and more muscular. They have a broader head, a shorter, bushier tail, and longer legs. The color of their fur is another clue. Red foxes, the most common type, have reddish-brown fur, black markings on their legs, and a white tip on their tail. Gray wolves, on the other hand, have gray fur, but their color can vary. Some may have black or brown fur. The shape of their ears is also different. Foxes have large, pointed ears that stand straight up. These ears help them hear small rodents moving in the grass. Wolves have smaller, rounded ears that stand up on their head. So the next time you see a canid in the wild, look at its size, fur color, and ear shape. These clues will help you decide if it's a sly fox or a majestic wolf. Foxes and wolves have very different social lives. Foxes are solitary creatures. This means they prefer to live alone or in pairs. They only come together during mating season. A mother fox will raise her kits until they are old enough to hunt on their own. Wolves, on the other hand, are highly social animals. They live in packs of up to 20 individuals. The pack is led by an alpha male and female. These are the strongest and most experienced wolves. The pack works together to hunt, raise pups, and defend their territory. Living in a pack has many advantages for wolves. It allows them to take down larger prey that they could not kill alone. It also provides protection from predators and rivals. Foxes, being smaller and weaker, rely on their cunning and agility to survive on their own. Their different social structures reflect their adaptations to their environments and hunting strategies. Foxes, being solitary hunters, thrive in areas with plenty of small prey. Wolves, being pack hunters, need larger territories to support their pack and find enough large prey. Section 4. Hunting habits, small game versus big prey. Foxes and wolves have different hunting styles. Foxes are opportunistic hunters. This means they will eat almost anything they can find. Their diet consists mainly of small mammals like mice, voles, and rabbits. They also eat birds, insects, fruits, and berries. Wolves, on the other hand, are apex predators. This means they are at the top of the food chain. They mainly hunt large prey like deer, elk, and moose. Wolves work together as a pack to bring down their prey. They take turns chasing and tiring out the animal before moving in for the kill. Their hunting strategies reflect their physical abilities and social structures. Foxes, being smaller and solitary, rely on stealth and speed to catch their prey. Wolves, being larger and living in packs, use their strength and stamina to overpower their prey. Their hunting habits play a vital role in their ecosystems. Foxes help control populations of rodents and other small animals. Wolves help regulate populations of large herbivores, which prevents overgrazing and maintains a healthy balance in the ecosystem. Section 5. Picky eaters. What's on the menu? Foxes and wolves have diverse diets, but their food choices differ. Foxes are omnivores. This means they eat both meat and plants. They are not picky eaters and will scavenge for food if they have to. Their diet varies depending on the season and availability of food. Wolves are carnivores. This means they mainly eat meat. Their preferred prey are large ungulates. These include deer, elk, moose, and caribou. They will also eat smaller mammals like rabbits and rodents if necessary. Their diet reflects their ecological roles. Foxes, being opportunistic omnivores, help control populations of small animals and disperse seeds through their droppings. Wolves, being apex predators, help regulate populations of large herbivores. They also provide food for scavengers by leaving behind the remains of their kills. Understanding their feeding habits is important for conservation efforts. Protecting their prey base ensures that both foxes and wolves have enough food to survive and thrive in their natural habitats. Section 6. Living with humans, city slicker or wild child. When it comes to interactions with humans, foxes and wolves have very different approaches. Foxes are quite adaptable and have learned to live in urban and suburban areas. They are often seen scavenging in garbage cans or raiding bird feeders. Wolves, on the other hand, are much more wary of humans. They prefer to avoid human settlements and live in remote wilderness areas. This is partly due to their larger size and predatory nature, which makes them seem more threatening to humans. Their tolerance to human presence is influenced by their historical interactions with people. Foxes, being smaller and less threatening, have been able to coexist with humans in closer proximity. Wolves, being larger and perceived as competitors for resources, have often been persecuted by humans, leading to their fear and avoidance of human-dominated landscapes. Understanding their different responses to human presence is crucial for minimizing human-wildlife conflicts. It also highlights the importance of habitat conservation to provide safe havens for both species, particularly wolves, who require large, undisturbed areas to thrive. Section 7. Size matters. A question of stature. One of the most obvious differences between foxes and wolves is their size. Foxes are significantly smaller than wolves. A red fox is about the size of a small dog. It can weigh between 7 and 30 pounds. Wolves, on the other hand, are much larger. A gray wolf can weigh between 70 and 175 pounds. That's bigger than most dog breeds. This size difference is reflected in their physical appearance. Wolves have longer legs, a larger head, and a more muscular build than foxes. Their size difference is a direct result of their evolutionary paths and ecological roles. Foxes, being smaller, are adapted to hunting smaller prey and navigating denser vegetation. Wolves, being larger, are built for taking down larger prey and covering vast distances in search of food. Their size is not just a physical characteristic, it's a key factor that dictates their hunting strategies, social structures, and interactions with other animals in their environment, including humans.